It was the first time humans had encountered another civilization on Earth. People were terrified, thinking the aliens might attack, but everyone was shocked when the alien spaceship landed and they didn't attack at all. They came down to the ground and built a shining crystal wall around themselves. The government immediately surrounded the place and sent a scientist named Jack to investigate. As soon as Jack approached the crystal, he suddenly saw a doorway. It looked as if it was inviting him inside. Jack hesitated for a while, but then decided he had to go in, because it was important to know the aliens' true intentions for the sake of all humanity. Inside, everything was dark. Suddenly, a man appeared. He looked exactly like Jack. He said his name was Archeon. He explained that he had taken Jack's form only so that he wouldn't feel like a stranger. Jack asked why they had come to Earth. Archeon replied that they wanted to help humanity, but in return, humans would have to stop all their research and experiments. Jack immediately refused. Then Archeon handed him a ball that looked like it was made of iron. He said, "Place this in any polluted or toxic place on Earth. It won't harm the planet. If we wanted to hurt you, we could have done it long ago." Jack took the ball. The other scientists were afraid, but Jack argued that if the aliens really meant harm, they wouldn't be waiting for permission. Finally, everyone agreed. They decided to test the ball at an abandoned nuclear plant, a place where nothing alive remained. As soon as the ball touched the polluted water, the ground began to tremble and a green smoke rose into the air. Everyone thought it was some kind of poisonous gas, but when the mist cleared, that barren, lifeless place had turned into a lush, green forest. The air was pure, and there was a sweet fragrance of leaves all around. Tests revealed that the soil was completely cleansed. People began to believe that maybe Archeon was truly good, but just as Jack was considering this new friendship, something shocking happened. An old spaceship, the one that Earth had lost contact with a year ago, suddenly returned. The astronauts were welcomed as heroes, but the moment they heard the name Archeons, their faces turned pale with fear. They revealed that they had once visited a planet where the same kind of crystal stood, and whenever this old magician cuts a rope, someone immediately dies. He was so ruthless that he didn't even spare an innocent cat. He was about to cut the rope of a little girl to kill her when suddenly the doorbell rang. As soon as the magician opened the door, the same little girl was standing there, having come to him in search of her beloved cat. But sadly, her cat was no longer alive. The magician had already killed it. However, seeing the scene in the room, the girl curiously went inside. While there, she accidentally found a magical remote control. Using it, she started shaking the ropes vigorously. Seeing this, the magician angrily tried to cut the girl's rope to kill her. But the girl kept moving the ropes around with the remote until the old magician got tired. At that moment, the girl's attention was drawn to another machine, which she also started tampering with. Then the girl found a picture of her lost cat in the machine. She immediately understood that this old man had made her cat disappear using black magic. Enraged, she threatened to cut the old magician's rope and end his life. The old man, frightened, begged the girl for his life, so he released the cat from his curse. Then the girl heard her cat's meow and happily ran to it. At the same time, the magician also realized his mistakes and decided to abandon the path of evil and embrace goodness. Instead of killing people, he started cutting grass. So, tell me, do you also have a pet cat? A group of fishermen pulled their net out of the water. They found a strange stone among the fish. One fisherman thought it was useless and threw it aside. Later, a craftsman picked up that stone and used it to fill a small hole in a wall. The stone stayed there for 300 years. Centuries later, a girl named Yultan was climbing the wall to see the prince. As she climbed, her foot rested on that same stone. The moment the prince noticed her, Yultan became nervous and fell to the ground along with the stone. The stone broke when it hit the ground, and a small golden bottle came out from inside it. Curious, the girl took it home. While cleaning the stone pieces, she accidentally opened the bottle's lid. Instantly, red and black light filled the room, and a genie came out of the bottle. When Yultan saw the genie, she fainted. Before she could fall to the ground, the genie caught her. When she woke up, the genie said, "You have freed me. Now you can ask me for any 3 wishes." Without thinking, her first wish came out. "I want that prince." The genie waved his hand, and the girl's appearance changed. She became extremely beautiful and attractive. Then the genie cast a spell on the prince. The magic was so strong that the moment the prince saw her, he fell in love with her unique beauty. Her wish came true. She became the beloved princess of everyone. When the prince was about to become king, the girl asked the genie for her second wish. "I want to be the mother of the prince's child." To keep the truth hidden, the bottle was hidden under the bathroom floor of the palace. Soon, the girl truly became pregnant with the royal family's heir. She walked proudly around the palace, showing off her growing belly. But she did not know that a power struggle had started between the prince and the king. The king planned a conspiracy and had his own son killed. Now it was the queen and her unborn child's turn. While trying to escape, the king's soldiers caught her. She did not get the chance to make her third wish and was thrown into the sea. By the time the genie came to save her, she had already drowned. Now no one could ask the third wish. Because of this, the genie's curse remained incomplete, and he was trapped again inside the same bottle forever. So tell me, if you could make 3 wishes, what would you wish for?